Welcome everyone. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Moon and the masculine's Venus. I'm sorry I didn't get to you for my mid-month read going towards the end of April. I was having some technical issues, which I hope they're finally resolved. So this is going to be for Aquarius. You're the first one going forward into May's energies. And I'm going to pull a few different cards that I haven't been pulling before for my oracle cards, but we do have the Gilded Tarot and then the mini Rider-Waite for clarifiers, and I'm going to roll the dice too to see who's affecting you right now. If I can hold on to these I just said device, so maybe you're supposed to do something with a device. All right, let's see first what the dice have to say for Aquarius today. Okay, so what do we have? We have the number 5. Okay. Number 5. And we have, what's that, Capricorn? I believe that's the Capricorn symbol. I get confused when they have them for the planets and for the signs. Yeah, this is Capricorn. Okay, because I don't know my planet symbols very well, but I know my astrological. So here we have why am I forgetting that too? Just give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, Saturn. I don't know why I was thinking Saturn. I'm like, why do I think I'm not right? Oh, because it looks like a number 5, and it doesn't really look like a number 5 on here. Is it Saturn? Bear with me. They look so different. It doesn't look the same as Saturn. Is there another Saturn on here? Let's see. Maybe it is supposed to be Saturn. Maybe it just looks a little bit different on the dice. I think it is Saturn. Okay, so is Saturn and Capricorn, which Capricorn and Saturn go together anyway, and then the number 5, which is all about change and expansion. So you may be dealing with a Capricorn for sure, with Saturn going on, maybe responsibilities, being reminded of some restrictions that you have, or maybe like I've been dealing with computer issues the past day or so. Maybe you're dealing with that same kind of thing. So let's see what else comes up around the number 5 in Capricorn and Saturn. So I've already pre-shuffled, and I'm just going to keep going. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know or learn for Aquarius today? And make sure that if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit, right? If you want something more personalized, my information is below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. If it's not there below, I'm still getting used to a different device, and it's not automatically uploading my defaults for the information below. So if it's not there for some reason, that's why. But you can check out my website, twinflames3344.com. And if you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys all for spending your time with me as well. So let's go with Aquarius. What do we need to know for Aquarius today? Take a deep breath. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Cards are being a little bit sticky for you here. A little bit stubborn, maybe a lover who's being stubborn. Aquarius. Today, by the way, is the 24th of April. So going forward into May, what are the energies for Aquarius? Aquarius, Aquarius. All right, so for the first card up for you guys, just clear this up a little bit. First card for you is the Knight of Cups. Nice. So this is love coming forward. Somebody offering something loving or friendship, or just wanting to give love, or maybe you just want to be love. The challenge for you is the Strength card reversed. You know, needing courage, needing strength, maybe needing good health. Maybe you need to focus on your health. Or this could be a Leo upside down, or kids, or a pet that's a challenge right now. The foundation for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Swords, which traditionally is, you know, it's the liar, cheater, thief card. It also is a card of inherent risk, taking a risk. But this is the foundation of your read. So what's in the recent past for you is the Six of Cups reversed. This is some kind of imbalance, whether it's some kind of debt or inequity, not sharing with someone. Maybe a scam with this card. Definitely could be someone scammed you. Presently, in the now moment, crowning your situation is the Temperance card reversed, which is impatience, a loss of patience. The fallen angel, or Sagittarius reversed, is in your now moment. You're dealing with right now, this moment. Not a higher love, right? Losing your patience, perhaps being ungrounded. What's coming up for you is the Two of Swords reversed, which is getting clarity in a situation. New information comes in, but at the same time, that can knock you off balance. You see yourself as the Seven of Wands reversed, perhaps feeling defenseless in a situation, feeling attacked or feeling ganged up on, or this is not having an excuse. And maybe you do need an excuse and you don't have one, or you don't need an excuse because you don't care if they agree with you or not. So learning how to follow your own intuition as opposed to going by what the crowd says. What's around you or how others might see you is the Two of Wands upright, perhaps choosing a new path, or maybe just trying to decide and you're having difficulty deciding which path to take. There's one path that's very mountainous with obstacles and dark birds flying above, and then this may be an easier path. Maybe it's not as exciting for you, or not challenging enough. There's a lot of fire right here around you too in your energy, so maybe you have a lot of fire in your chart. We have Sagittarius reversed up there and Leo reversed right here. So the fire isn't very positive right now. The blocks that you're dealing with have to do with the Empress reversed. And this has to do with lack, right? Because the abundance upright is all about abundance. So no matter who she is, whether she's a mother, a grandmother, a boss, an aunt, or you, this is someone in lack. So that she could be someone that's sick or injured, which we understand the lack there. Or she could be someone who is always being needy, you know, the mother who's always relying on their son or calling them 10 million times a day to tell them how much they love them. This also could be the mean boss or mother, you know, who wants to dominate you and she's very controlling. And this is a block for you. And this is also can be a Taurus reversed. So at the end here, we have the World for you, coming full circle, ending the cycle, or a Pisces that comes up. And a lot of times this comes up as sports like skiing and ballet and gymnastics come up, and the Olympics come up with this as well. Also Cirque du Soleil. So one of those things may be related to you right now. This is also someone pushing themselves towards the Aquarius, Pisces and Aquarius over here, but the not Aquarius, Sagittarius isn't receiving right now. The connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Six of Swords. And this is peaceful travels. This could be somebody sneaking out at night, right? There's a little frog here trying to figure out where they're going at night. And there's very much Viking energy here as well. So trying to figure out where they're going, finding peace or a more peaceful place to be. And then what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Seven of Cups reversed, which is no longer being confused, no longer having too many options or having illusions of grandeur perhaps. Or this is just dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve you. Perhaps, you know, limiting activities that you're doing or your kids are doing, or, you know, just getting rid of stuff out of the house, having a garage sale, or it just is all emotional about other people and letting go of those things you're attached to that aren't serving you. So you're going to get a few more cards from this deck at the end, but you won't see them till then. And meanwhile, we're going to clarify with the mini deck, which will bring in some different energies for us. So let's see where we're going here. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here is the Three of Wands reversed. And we're going to give you a little bit of background here about what's been going on here. Okay. And then we're going to move forward. We had a little water damage here, so that might be a message for you guys too. I don't know if you've experienced water damage recently. Okay. So we have Aquarius reversed here as well. And we have a Page of Swords upright, who may have Aquarius in their chart. But we have the King of Swords here as well. So we've got the King and Page both upright, but Aquarius is reversed. So one of these two might have Aquarius in their chart, or there's a separate Aquarius who's reversed energy in this fire energy like you are here. So that could be a father and child, so you could be a mother in a situation with two air sign people around you. And then we have the High Priestess reversed, which is a secret passion, a secret that's out, or someone who really needs to start using their intuition because they're not picking up on something that they need to know. So we have this at work as well. So we got the workplace behind here, the Three of Pentacles, okay? So maybe needing to use your intuition more at work about something that's been going on. It looks very stable. It is an upright card. Sorry, the cord is just hanging on me there. All right, so after that High Priestess there, let me bring this around here. We have the Page of Swords. The next card is the Judgment card reversed, the King of Swords, and then the Three of Wands reversed. So these two could be hanging out together here, right? Father and child. This one looks like they're sneaking to a peek about what's been going on out there. And this could be another Aquarius or someone with Aquarius in their chart, or just an Aquarius in their negative aspect here, looking back, going back, or living in the past, okay? So these two could have Aquarius in their chart, both of them or one of them, or this could be a third person here. But there's a whole lot of air energy there, plus Pisces reversed. And then we have this water sign energy of the Knight of Cups right in the middle of your read. As far as major arcana, besides Aquarius, we have Sagittarius and Leo both reversed, Taurus reversed, and Pisces is upright here. Okay, so maybe that Knight of Cups in the middle of your read, maybe a Pisces, since that seems to be pronounced in your read. And let's see what else. We're going to start clarifying with the mini Rider-Waite. So why do we have the Three of Wands reversed in your underlying energy, along with that Seven of Swords upright, which is not a good card to have there, unless it's about taking a risk with something good, but there's not a whole ton of good cards around there, except for the Knight of Cups. Which the Knight of Cups then could be someone who's pretending to offer love because they want to get away with something here. So let's see what's going on there. One more. All right, so for the Three of Wands for Aquarius, why does Aquarius have the Three of Wands reversed there in the recent past, or excuse me, in the underlying energies? Why does Aquarius have the Three of Wands? I'm definitely feeling stressed out with Aquarius. Three of Wands reversed. Okay, there's the Three of Pentacles again, which was in the underlying energies we just saw, along with the Page of Pentacles. So maybe you have a child at work or somebody new at work who's still learning. So that could be annoying at times, right? But there's an energy of looking back about the past. And this could be someone studying their history. Ah, there's your father and child again, all right? So the King and Page of Swords are coming up as these energies. Or there's two sets of parents and children that are coming together perhaps at school. Okay, but it looks like they're, learning about their past, maybe learning from their father or their uncle or their grandparent or their boss. Perhaps it can just be someone new who's learning, has to catch up on everything they've done already in order to go forward. So they have to study a lot to learn. So whether it's at school or work, whatever the situation, they seem very much alike. And this one, the father is trying to not help them out, like he's looking away, so that they have to do it on their own. But it's definitely energies about looking back at the past, going back to the past, looking back at the past, or living in the past, or reliving the past. But in a positive way, to learn from it, to go forward. I mean, all of the characters there are upright. The King and Page of Swords, the King and Page of Pentacles are all upright. So this is a very positive thing about looking back to learn learn from history, that kind of energy. And then why do we have the Six of Pentacles, though, the imbalanced energy there in the recent past? And this could be a child who has to make up for something they did too, right? So they're bringing them to work to get them to do some work to make up for what they did. Five of Wands is reversed, along with the Six of Cups reversed, and then the Sun. So there's definitely kid energy here. This could be a negative past, a negative childhood, a falling out with your dad before, and now they're getting back together, but fully exposed, or just children who were fully energized here, or Leo energy. There could be pets involved too. But just, ending the conflict, the battles, ending any competition there may be between kids, right? Maybe one kid felt bad because the other kid was getting more attention. So it could just be resolving things between a parent and a child, exposing a negative past fully as to why they may have done something that they did, right? Going back to the past to see why what happened. Or this could be checking the books too, like if somebody's working with their parent and there's something wrong with the books and they have to go back and look at the books to see where the mistake happened, where we'd find the mistake to reconcile the books. That could be coming up as well, because it could be somebody young who's not really experienced. And this could be accounting too. This could be a father teaching their child how to do their accounting or their taxes. So why is the Five of Swords? And that could be a father saying, those thieves, right? Talking about taxes. All right, Seven of Swords. Page of Wands. This is inspiration, someone who's excited, a childlike energy. Maybe this is like, out of the gate too quickly, too excited, overexcited. And then the wounded warrior. It's like, having to face someone who's the opposite, because they're too excited. It's like they're pulling in this energy of the wounded warrior, who's the opposite, who's very unhappy and fighting for their rights, right? So what else is coming up around here? All right, so we have the Five of Cups. This is someone who's sad or regretful or guilty. Okay, perhaps they regret something that happened, right? This could actually be one person in the middle, and these two people are both feeling bad about what happened. So they want to say they're sorry, or they're excited. This one's excited. This could be someone who's really positive all the time, no matter what, and they want to say they're sorry, but this person was, really beat up because of the situation. And this could be this sad person, or this could be someone who actually does have remorse for the situation, for this person here. So it literally could be this person too. This wounded warrior in the middle could be saying, I'm leaving because I'm sick of this. This Seven of Swords here. I'm leaving. I'm not going to do this anymore. And they may be saying, yeah, but we didn't mean it, right? Because then now they have to answer to their boss. It's that kind of energy. Or they have to answer to their teacher, whatever the situation is. Somebody did something wrong. Somebody's very hurt or very wounded or very defensive. And after this situation is the Two of Cups. And there's that Seven of Swords again. All right, so this is regarding two people who have a close relationship coming clean with each other or getting clean, cleaning up their act. Not hurting each other anymore and moving forward. It's like making up and going forward, literally. Making up for what they did and moving past it. All right, so we're going to hold on to that for the Two of Cups to see if it comes out somewhere else. But it's definitely about a falling out where people are making up or trying to make up for that. The Knight of Cups here in the middle of the read. I wasn't focused when I was just pulling cards then. So, all right, the Ace of Wands is upright, along with the Strength card here, and the World reversed. So somebody's offering passion here. This could be in response to this passion, or it could be the same, like the same person offering passion and in a very inspired, loving way. Or this could be an answer, or this passion was offered, and now this Knight of Cups is coming back with love. There's a lot of strength here, taming their inner beast, right? Someone's excited. And again, there's that overexcitement about really liking someone, but they don't want to come off that way. So they're trying to tame their inner beast and this is dealing with, feeling like their world is upside down. nearly completed a cycle. This also could be literally someone hanging out in the pool and the pet's not allowed in the pool, but they really want to go in the pool. Or they want this person to come out of the pool to play with them. And they're just really trying to tame themselves. Or this could be a Leo person. Leo upright, Pisces reversed. Someone really loves someone and they want to play with them, whether it's person to person or a pet. Somebody, there could be a pet or a person who's scared of the water as well. They're afraid to go in. And they're like, come on, it's fun. The challenge being is this card, though. So there's definitely, what is this Strength card reversed? Why is that the challenge? Okay, feeling like they have no options. The Page of Swords reversed. This could be negative self-talk again, being scared to get in the pool. My son had this when he was taking lessons. He's an adult now, but when he was young, he was taking swimming lessons, and all the kids in his group were much bigger than him. So even though they had him jump into the shallow end, it was above his head at the time. So he was drowning, and the teachers, they're so casual about walking over, oh, here's another one drowning again. But it traumatizes the kid. So my son, as stubborn Scorpio as he is, refused to ever go back in the pool again. And I forgot to tell the babysitter the next day, and the babysitter took him to his lesson the next day, and he took the lesson. So it reminds me of this kind of energy of being afraid to go in or afraid to try something. And someone's trying to, coach them and tell them it's okay. But again, it can be something with an animal. Somebody feeling like they don't have any options and negative self-talk. This can be rumors and spying and lying as well as bad news, perhaps about a pet or Leo or ego, kids, whatever it is. Feeling like they have no options. And this is impatience, the fallen angel, right? Maybe this child, there's Sagittarius, Leo, and air energy here. So maybe there's an Aquarius with Leo and Sagittarius in their chart who's in a lot of negative self-talk right now, or is really mouthy and lying and spying and doing mischievous things. Okay, and so for you, this child over here, the Page of Swords, which was reversed over here, that could be your challenge. Let's see here. And this could be sickness too. Like if there's a child that's, just really grouchy because they're sick or not feeling well, maybe their health just isn't good and they have to start, eating better and taking better care of themselves. So why do we have the impatient angel crowning your situation as the Ten of Cups? So this is that happy family or a happy ending. This is an emotional cycle that's over, but it seems like everybody's okay with that. King of Swords is upright. In uncomfortable energies about this with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community reversed over here. All right, so we got happy emotions over here, unhappy finances over here. This could be a combined family and business as well. Family, business, community, or the world, right? The upside down world that a lot of people are struggling financially. And maybe the King of Swords is having trouble dealing with the fact that his family is so happy while the world is suffering here, or the business is suffering. But there's definitely an end of a cycle there. We have two tens there. And again, that's the second time that King of Swords is coming up, which definitely could be an Aquarius. And he's coming up over here with the child. And definitely that could be the challenge here is this child. There was some kind of falling out and then inspired to make up again and come back together to move forward. But it may not be as easy as you thought. Maybe you made up with each other or the child made up with you. And then all of a sudden they're acting up again. So why is the Two of Swords there coming up for you? The Eight of Wands reversed. This is somebody not expressing their true feelings. They're not telling. This can cause delays in communications and travel. But this could be, a lot of arguing back and forth, just stupid stuff. A heated debate, a heated exchange. This could be a sexual exchange between two people too. But in this energy, it doesn't really look like that. There's more of a negative energy around this read. And this is somebody who's very bored. apathetic about things, right? And that's a very uncomfortable feeling inside your body. And that's coming up next to the King of Swords there. This is someone who has clarity or new information that's knocked them off balance, blinded by the light, literally, and they can't function, like trying to break out of their funk, perhaps to come together with someone. Someone may be afraid to come together with someone, afraid to stand up for themselves, because maybe they're just thinking the worst and the way they'll respond, and they won't know what to say, all that kind of stuff that comes up. So you see yourself as the Seven of Wands reversed, feeling defenseless or attacked or without an excuse. Let's see what's coming up for you. Ace of Swords reversed is a split, a divide, a lie, a need to cut through the BS to get clarity or truth in a situation, feeling like you lost or feeling lost. And this is having to come together with someone that you don't want to come together with. And standing up for yourself again. Coming together with someone that you're scared to come together with. Maybe they're better with their words than you, so you think they're going to talk their way out of it or tell you that what you feel, you're not justified in your feelings, whatever it is. There was some kind of wrongdoing done, though, over there. So maybe you're lying. You're lying, and if you come together, you're going to have to defend yourself. It's either a split and you're just feeling off balance because of this situation, or you're lying in the situation, and that's why you can't defend yourself. That's why you're afraid to be attacked. And I'm losing my voice. The Two of Wands around you is what? Maybe you're afraid it'll lead to an ultimatum. This is again looking back, going back, or living in the past, and finding happiness with yourself. There could be arrogance that comes up in this kind of thing too. Someone living in the past thinking they know everything. And then there's just someone setting themselves free here. This is a very magical energy here, right? Someone's very powerful magically. They have all their tools out on the table. This could be someone laying all their cards on the table for you. This can either be them freeing themselves magically, or them helping someone else, saying, it's okay to leave. You can leave. It's you also. This is either how others see you or somebody else's energy around you, where someone might be, maybe someone has another option and you feel defenseless to this because it's up to them. You can't, there's nothing you can do in this situation because it's their choice. If they want to leave or stay or whatever their options are, there's nothing you can do. You're defenseless to that. It's their choice. It's like someone's looking back or going back to the past for their happiness, their freedom, and for their empowerment. They're looking at the past for answers, whether that's you or somebody else around you, because you want to be clear before you go on a new path in your new life, unless this is somebody else. This could be you or somebody else. There's definitely Gemini or a Virgo and Aries coming up over here. There's a lot of fire here too. But the Aries energy is upright here, whereas the Leo and Sagittarius were reversed. So the block for you is the Empress reversed, who's working very hard or burdened by the weight of the world. This is a block for you, feeling like if you take on too much, you're just going to be in lack, you'll lose everything. And here's that same, this is like a young version of the Empress. She's got everything except that one person to share it with. Maybe she doesn't want somebody else to share it with. Maybe she's very happy with everything she's got. We have the Nine of Cups over here, and then the Nine of Pentacles upright, which is, the two independent people who are very happy with what they have. And this could be the Empress afraid after she worked so hard to get what she got. This also could be a mother and daughter here. The Empress is, this could be a passing of a mother too. Obviously my voice keeps going out with this Empress here. It could be a mother who passed, or a difficult mother, or someone who's ill or injured now that's causing a big burden to the daughter. And this may be a block to you. Maybe you think, I don't know if this is a splitting between you and a mother, you and a partner. And then if you're not with your partner anymore, you're going to have to take care of your mother. I mean, there's certain situations like that you're scared to be burdened by. And there could be someone in the situation who's had it all. Like they could do whatever they wanted, even if they were in a relationship. They had their freedom, they had money. This could be someone with wealthy parents who just did whatever they wanted to do. And now if you leave this relationship, you may not have that stability anymore. There's something like that going on here. But there's two very empowered people here. Okay? The World is coming here at the end, which is coming full circle. Healing, forgiving, overworking, not working, or just dealing with what's not working. This is healing and forgiving what hasn't been working for you, right? In whatever sense it is, in a practical way. This is, maybe there's no creativity here in your life. Maybe you're bored with your work. The Queen of Cups is reversed, right? She may be unhappy with the kind of work she has to do, or she's unhappy because he's working all the time and she never sees him and he doesn't care. So it's trying to heal and forgive the situation and come full circle, right? This is not being able to find peace, being stuck in your head, no peaceful place to go. And there's Pisces here, so she could be a Pisces person there. And there could be a breakup here, or somebody who's worried about breaking up or worried about lack of affection from somebody. It doesn't have to be a lover, it can be a family member, a best friend, that kind of thing. Or worried about a message coming in, right, which may end everything. But just stuck in their head about a breakup, or a lack of affection, a lack of physical intimacy, or that the Knight of Swords will rush in and cause this to happen. But the World, the cycle is complete now with the World. He had a lot of tens coming up over there too. Why is the Six of Swords upright here now? It was reversed here with the Queen of Cups, and now it's upright. Okay, the Six of Swords upright is with the King of Wands reversed, and there's the Knight of Cups reversed, which is now upright over here. So this, again, different people having falling outs. You might see a theme here. This was coming up in the Twin Flame read too. I had like Valentine's Day in the movie, where they have all these different situations playing out. The same thing was coming up in my other read, where you have the King and Page of Swords, you have the King and Page of Pentacles, you have the King of Wands and Knight of Cups reversed over here. It's like one-on-one fallouts that need to be reconciled. So this could be someone who's very physically abusive. This could be someone who's very vulnerable, feeling rejected, or they can be moody and a schmoozer, you know, kissing up to someone, and this one is sick and tired of it. So finding peace from all the conflict, perhaps a death, an end, transition, transformation, dark night of the soul, Scorpio energy. You know, two people feeling left out in the cold is coming up with this King of Wands reversed and the Knight of Cups reversed, which can be a water sign person, or the King of Wands can be a fire sign person. Doesn't have to be, but all the fire signs have been reversed except for Aries. So it's probably Leo or Sagittarius, this King of Wands reversed. With the Knight of Cups, two people feeling left out in the cold. It could be a father and a child. And again, that can be a repeat of the two energies over here, needing to reconcile. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed. And there's the Empress reversed again, along with the Chariot reverse. This could be some kind of car accident. My daughter called me today. She had just passed someone, and then they slipped in the pouring rain, and their car crashed on the highway into the bank right behind her. So she was a little bit traumatized by that. So there's Taurus reversed and Cancer reversed energy here. There could have been a car accident. This can also just be someone who's stuck. You know, they can't move forward. Maybe they're ill or sick, or they just have the victim mentality and they're not moving forward. This can be a state of emergency. This can be fight or flight energy. Again, it could be a car accident, or just issues with cars, or she can't drive. Or this can be any kind of, you know, breaking down, breaking up, breaking in, breaking through. You know, it's just those very, very stuck energies, unable to go forward. Needing to let go of emotional attachments. And it's just reminding me of that very clingy mother, right? Who can't do anything without their son or daughter doing everything for them, or their husband, or their whatever it is, because she's obviously the older person. But again, there could be Taurus and Cancer both reversed, who are sharing, like misery loves company, with the Emperor. Look at this. This could be misery loves company, right? We got 2 over here, miserable. They're all older though. Misery loves company with the Emperor reversed. Or the Emperor's upset having to settle out with these 2 and share, because maybe they feel like they don't deserve it, and vice versa. But they're being charitable. That's sharing. This could be like a husband too, yelling at the wife for giving money to homeless people, because they have two different perspectives about that. Dumping, you're giving away perfectly good money or clothes or food for nothing. Somebody could have that kind of attitude. So what's coming up next for you is a walking away within kind of energy. This also could be taking a hike up the mountains. It's like the yodeler. I don't usually get the yodeler, but I'm getting the yodeler here. Yodeler, yodeler, how does it go? But the yodeler, I don't know why that's coming up. Dumping emotional attachments to yodeling. Oh, that's bringing up my uncle. My uncle was a genius, and often, like a lot of geniuses do, they have some kind of quirk. And it can definitely be like autistic energies, like they can't deal with loud sounds or things like that. And my Uncle David could not handle whistling. And he actually passed away this past year too. He was in his 90s, he was very old. My son, was it my son? No, I'm sorry, it was my little brother at the time. My little brother started whistling because he doesn't know, he's little. And if you tell a younger kid to stop whistling, they're still going to unconsciously start whistling again if they've been whistling a lot lately. And my Uncle David kicked him in the balls. My dad doesn't get pissed off that easy. My dad got so pissed off. But this was reminding me of that, like the yodeler that's getting on somebody's nerves. Dumping emotional attachments to somebody walking away, going up the mountains. Maybe you always went up the mountains and now you're going to lose the mountain house, or you're not going to have that family who you always used to go up the mountains with, or you just are walking away within. You're dumping everything. This could be you or somebody else, walking away from the big mess at home, the poop in the yard that no one ever cleans up, and just leaving. Or maybe you left the mess for somebody else to clean up for a change. And here's the 3 of Swords, healing and forgiving. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community. The treasure chest. There's the turtle, really slow to get there, and there's the little imp. Why is the imp in control of the family or the community chest? And here's that energy of the imp, right? Here's the imp, the liar, cheater, thief card with the Page of Wands. They don't mean anything by it, but they're a little overexcited, right? Why do they get to be in control? And the turtle's like, oh, God. So it's like the turtle and the hare kind of energy. They beat me again. And then we have the hermit coming up here, which is the wise old man with the light. This can be any professional. It could be a Virgo person, someone holding the light. Being able to look down from a different perspective way up there and shed some light on the situation. This also could be a financial advisor dealing with all this money over here. This could be some kind of inheritance or just a wealthy family, a wealthy community, a wealthy business. And then here's suffering in silence with some wise counsel at the window. So this is like Rapunzel in the crib, right? This is like feeling like a baby. Suffering in silence, not able to sleep nights, perhaps purging or crying or just having headaches or stressed out. And here's their wise counsel at the window. But there's a lot of suffering here. And this is definitely my stress card. Where it's like the 8 of Swords for me is more anxiety. This is like stress, like there's just too much stress. So like literally this hermit can be that owl at the window who's giving wise counsel to her. And this could be her giving counsel to herself as well. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. It's like someone, and this used to be me. I left University of Penn Hospital. It was already 6 years ago. But I worked there for 25 years. And this is the way I felt every Sunday night before I had to go back to work on Monday. That's the way I felt. Because, at my job, I worked for 13 doctors. I had to be on every minute of the day. And I was up at, 5 o'clock to go to work every morning. So it could just be something about somebody's job that's stressing them out. Or the need to juggle the rainbow, keep their vibration very high. Or this could be a feminine energy here, purging and crying over a guy who all they care about is making money or juggling or keeping busy, right? Not caring about them. And that can be a daughter about a father as well. So let's clarify all that stuff. Why is somebody walking away within after dumping their emotional attachments? Well, the war is over. PTSD and looting begins. And there's the Hermit shedding light on that, which could be me shedding light on something. Okay, so here's the PTSD and looting. There's the wounded warrior, and here's the inspired child. The Three of Swords reversed. Healing a relationship of strong connection, a soulmate perhaps. That can be a partnership as well. Hanging out together, finding new perspectives together. Okay, Capricorn. We have Virgo and Capricorn right here. That could be that's Pisces. Traditionally for me, it's more Capricorn though. So we have Virgo and Capricorn here. And why is the Ten of Pentacles there? It was reversed over here. And now it's upright again. Why is that? Well, there was an offer of love. Maybe some help to the business or the family financially. So big love came in. This could be also a choice, being divided between, do I offer love or do I go forward on my journey? What do I do? This could be definitely of two minds. And this also could be someone who offered love and then had to leave right now. I'm offering my love, but I can't right now. I have to go and take care of something. I have good news to deliver somewhere else, and then I'll be back. So this Ten of Pentacles, you know, doesn't have to be a treasure chest. It can be a wealthy family, business, or community. And this is offering love to them and then going on your merry way. And it's like, you know, getting people back on board together. This whole thing is about one-on-one relationship and, you know, making up again, smoothing things out. And by the way, the next card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So let me show you this again. This is all about the Ten of Pentacles. So this needs to be straightened out, right? Because this is upright, this is reversed. This is the need to, this is someone withholding time, money, and effort. Offering love, but then turning their back when it comes to time, money, and effort. Like, because this could be their career, maybe they love their work, and they're not willing to share that, but they're willing to offer some love over here. You know, it's like divided between home and work, and they won't combine the two. But it doesn't have to be that. It can be somebody offering love and saying, I'll be back. I have to take care of this. Maybe someone is saving for a new life or playing ball, needs to play hardball with somebody in business before they can come back and follow through with this over here. It also could be somebody offering love to get money out of this family over here, or business. And maybe they didn't respond. So they just have to go forward and figure their way out. But he's coming in with good news. Why is the Hermit there? Injustice. That could be a Libra reverse, so somebody with Libra in their chart. And then here's the Knight of Wands rushing in to save the day. All right, so there might be some injustice with the Hermit, which can be a Virgo. This also could be a Hermit with a wealthy family, business, or community, or perhaps an inheritance. And the injustice regarding love in their life, maybe they have everything but love, and then here's this Knight of Wands rushing in. Temptation, big temptation there. So there's definitely Sagittarius and Capricorn there, and Libra. And then we have, again, Rapunzel in the Tower over here. And is somebody coming in to make an offer? We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Letting go, perhaps, to make repairs or fix things. She doesn't seem too happy about it. And there's an offer of love coming in. So literally this Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra type energy may be rushing into this Hermit or Virgo energy, someone who's been isolating at home, right? She's in the Rapunzel Tower there. And she could be coming up as the Queen of Wands reversed because she's not in her power, letting go to fix with someone that maybe she's still mad at. And then we have the Page of Cups offering her love here. There's a message of love here. It's like saying hi, but this could be a Capricorn or a temptation there. Maybe you're being tempted by something that's not good for you. Or it looks positive up here. Well, you never know. It can be both ways here with these cards. This could be a temptation that's not good for you, or literally a Capricorn that is good for you, but maybe wasn't willing to come forward before. And then here we have the Two of Wands there at the end. With the King of Cups upright. With an announcement. A sudden announcement, or announcement that's going to blow your mind. Wow, that's powerful. You guys, that's powerful. This also can be Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra energy, and unconditional love and destiny. But somebody's getting schooled over here. Juggling the rainbow, the King of Cups. Coming in with a big announcement or a final judgment or a wake-up call that's going to blow people's minds and is destined. Some kind of sudden event or epiphany coming in. Maybe they got clean. Maybe somebody comes back into your life or is leaving your life, or you got clean. This could be someone who went to rehab or something and got their act cleaned up and is now coming back to be with somebody. But I don't know where you are in that situation. You could be with someone, you could have addictions that you got cleaned up from, they could, or there could even be a third party involved. So this is about coming clean with someone, cleaning up the act, cleaning up the space. This could be cleaning out your house as well. But this is like big news here. It's huge. Enabling someone to go forward, to move forward again. Perhaps to buy a home. This could be an offer on a home. This could be asking someone to move in with you. You know, could be an offer on a home or a sale of a home. This also could be an invite to come to this big party or celebration. Cleaning up their act so they can be included or welcomed back into the community. This could be a gated community as well. You know, maybe they got kicked out of a community or a church or something, and now they're being welcomed back because they got their act cleaned up. Whether that's you, another person. Okay, so then we have the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords reversed. And here's the Juggler. So we ended on that Juggler right here. So the underlying energy was juggling, performing, covering up what's going on behind here, being a distraction so others don't see what's really going on. You know, there's some, I don't know, kind of stuff going on there. There's very rocky seas back there. We don't know what's going on there. Could be something good, or the ship's coming in. Well, we don't know. Maybe these two are going to get in a war and they're not coming in at all. We don't know. We got to keep the balls up in the air. And then we have the Ten of Swords reversed, which is that the worst is over. This is where the bliss comes in, when the pain is relieved by the swords dropping out. And then we have the High Priestess, the secret, the psychic abilities. This also could be a religious person, an aide, a nurse, someone taking care of things, but very quiet. She keeps secrets and being released by it. Or someone's released from prison. This could be a discharge from a hospitalization too, whether it's an actual hospital or rehab, anything like that. Someone may get signed off medically. That's so funny because my kid's dad had a stroke, so my son's been taking care of him, and he's been telling me all week who's come in to sign them off. And he's got one more sign off to go. So it could be something like that where someone's been rehabbing and there's good news. Like this where someone is offering love, but they have to go back. There's some good news they have to bring to others before they can go forward with love. Or they're going back to offer love or condolences before they move forward with good news and preparing for their own new life. So whether that's you or the other person around you. So we're going to pull some cards from the Tarot of Dreams, and then we're going to do the Animal Spirit deck. So let's see first from the Tarot of Dreams. The Tarot of Dreams. They're very stiff cards. I have to break them in. All right, so let's see what comes up for Aquarius from this deck. The Queen of Swords, that's definitely Aquarius energy. So it's just all about air with the suit cards here. So I'm not sure she knows what to make of this. I like her blue dress though. She looks confused. She's upright and she's in her truth now, but I think she might have just experienced something. She looks like she's not sure where to go next. You know, it's like that post-war feeling, like, okay, we celebrated and everything, had a great time. There's Libra energy coming up here too, right? Isn't it? So we also have the Empress here. So again, there could be a mother-daughter. There's a father-son energy, and then a mother-daughter, because we talked about that with the Empress here. So maybe you'll have to deal with your mother now. I don't know there. We got the energy of Taurus and the Queen of Swords. Actually, this could be you and a mother energy, or an aunt, a grandmother, or a boss. But this also could be your own energy. Maybe your Aquarius and Taurus energy together. Oh, there's these are the next two cards. So we have so after these two cards, the next one was the Three of Swords. So some kind of separation or heartbreak, but in the read, it was very much upright, you know, I mean, reversed, healing and forgiving. So there's someone who's still working on this regarding the Page of Wands, perhaps. And look at that, because the Page of Wands is right here. You know, the inspired one is overexcited. That caused some issues, but in this energy of family here, right? The Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, and then the fire signs, which were all reversed in this read, except for the Aries. But there's healing and forgiveness that has to happen here. And this could be between a mother, a child, and their grandmother, or they don't have to be related. You know, this could be a child outside the family. And this could be a boss at work. So it might have been something that happened. There could be someone who was stealing from work. That energy definitely came up recently. Maybe somebody was stealing at work. Maybe somebody at work was blamed and it was actually the child of the owners or something that was stealing. That could be something too. Anyway, there's some kind of forgiveness and coming clean that needed to happen in this read for sure. The bottom of this deck is the Palace of Cups. So coming from an emotional place, this is all about the feminine water energy. Let's see what was behind that. All right, so we have the Two of Wands, making a choice, a path. All right, so we have Aries and Mars. That's very aggressive energy, the Two of Wands. So Aries and Mars. And then the motions, it's kind of a contradiction. So I do want to read the Palace of Cups for you. Palace of Cups, that was the underlying energy there. All right, Palace of Cups says, a cool, serene environment where subtle moods can be explored. The plants on the seafloor represent mysterious processes in our subconscious, which can only be revealed in quiet and gentle circumstances. The jellyfish indicate messages and dreams which slowly rise from the ocean's depths. The Knight of Cups stand guard to protect the vulnerable, delicately formed flora and fauna. So there's that Knight of Cups in the middle of your read, guarding those who are vulnerable right now. So maybe that's the place that you need to be, right? You're feeling vulnerable right now. Kind of dazed and confused, because they all do, except for the Page of Wands. You know, they all kind of look dazed and confused, like, where do we go now? And this one's still like, well, I'm going to do whatever I want. So let's see what the animal deck says here. This is the Animal Spirit guidebook. And then I'll let you go. It's almost an hour already. Didn't realize it was such a long read. Sorry about that. But you got some extra info here. So again, Capricorn and 5. 5 expanding in responsibilities, perhaps. Maybe if you weren't working before, now you have to work. Or maybe if your kids were great and then all of a sudden something happens and now you have to take responsibility for something. There's definitely something with change in the Capricorn, which is all about, you know, responsibility. So these two are coming up together. Oh, they're so cute. The bottom of the deck is the butterfly. Okay, so there's transformation here with the masculine air. This is air, the butterfly. So the underlying energy besides the Palace of Cups is transformation of the butterfly. So it's just needing to be in that emotional place where you're allowed to be free to transform. And then we have the nightingale, which again is air, and the zebra, which is fire. And a rainbow triangle on their forehead. I'd like to read the zebra. I think maybe I'll read both of these to you. And if you don't want to stay, you can always go. All right, so let's see here. Where's the nightingale? I haven't read the nightingale yet. Or the zebra, I don't think. Nightingale was being stubborn. I couldn't get that page. Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song, the nightingale. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. The simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable amongst the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. And I was losing my voice a lot during your read. Is there something you need to say? And how long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. When in balance, the nightingale sings, speaks freely with kindness. And when out of balance, they are shy and they have a lump in their throat, which was coming up during your read. To bring yourself into balance, music is the answer. And then let's see what zebra has to say for you. Zebra. There he is. He opened up for me. Eccentric, creative, and visionary. Zebras are the most precious of gems. They are young at heart, well-cultured, and have an undying curiosity about life. Being in the company of a zebra personality not only is a delight, but also opens our minds. Be prepared, their potent magic is contagious, and you may soon find yourself in a faraway land, expanding your worldview while having a blast. Zebras also like to contribute to the global health through environment or volunteer work. This card may be a hint to pack your bags. When in balance, the zebra is worldly, enthusiastic, and fashion-forward. But when they're out of balance, they're jaded, pouty, and vain. To bring into balance an epic adventure and art. So here, art, music, and adventure are coming up for you. Whether these are both related to you or somebody else who's going to come into your life to open up your horizons, or whether that's you opening up somebody else's horizons here. But it's a very beautiful energy. There's definitely transformation though, so you might be uncomfortable with the change that's going on right now, and you need to speak up and sing. Sing. So art's very different than singing, right? Because it's inward. When you're doing artwork, you're silent for hours and hours and hours at a time. So this may be specifically for you, especially if you don't normally sing, to use your voice, to sing, to express yourself in a joyful way. Okay, make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love at this 11th hour. Rise and be love. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.